Hey everybody, Dr. Red here, and we are back with more. This is The Police. We're on day 5, July 19th. It's a Friday, and retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots a pregnant woman. Cool. And Mayor Rogers says the city has no problem with races, as we learned that was wrong. And, apparently, obviously her little pregnant tummy was a suicide bomb. So, not gonna be a fun day, that's for sure.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Porn. Not porn. Aw. Drug habit.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine.
Sorry you got
it's
a
not
drug
every
problem,
day
my
that someone
dude.
comes to visit your barn.
Oh, that's not good.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house.
Kenny D
We
and a
drank
couple
at
of
bars,
peeps.
went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time.
Sounds like a nice time,
But he
though.
never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Uh-oh.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Kendrick. I thought we were cool, my man. I still like your
How
mustache.
long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it.
Oh, shit.
Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
Oh, bye,
The
Kendrick.
papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me.
Oh,
And
boy.
not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run, and they demanded that we close our contract today.
What contract? What contract are we closing?
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters.
I'll
can't
bullshit
just
for you, but
give
I'm not
them
doing
back
anything.
The money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead.
Shit.
You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
I hope this is an option. I'm going to help him with air quotes here. And, I don't know. Not like I have anything to lose, really, I guess.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once. Sometimes with a little pride, even.
You just got a drug problem, that's it. That's
In
not
one of the
too bad.
features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop.
Freeburg does sound
And
like a
here
shit
I
show.
am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
No. Well. We got ourselves in this bullshit. Time to dig us out. Let's see. Today I'm out there offering free admittance to all the museums in the city. I'm a big fan. You're not that good. Yeah, come back, but yeah, come back tomorrow, bro. I mean, oh, there's Birch and Birch Jr. Oh, you're bullshit. What's Birch Jr.'s excuse? He's not even old. We're not firing our black cops. We pimped him out, and that's racist as shit. But we are going to put on a little bit of Singing by John Sangster? Songster? Much more chill than I thought. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station's at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Affairs, alright. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send a request every 5 days. Who's in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some. So only ask when you really need. SWAT upgrade. Expansion. I could go for a raise. But yeah, I'll ask for a raise. I'm pretty important. Let's see. Disorderly contact over at Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. Refuses to leave and growls at anyone who approaches him. I mean, I have faith in these two. We can send Lavasaz and Samadhi here. Go on, you two. We don't need to waste Stovall on something like that. Let's see. Over here at the liquor store, witness looked from her window with an armed man with a stocking. Well. We're about to blow our load here. Stovall and Robbins are carrying it, which is why I feel like we can take Birch Jr. Don't know if we need SWAT, but let's hope no one dies. Oh, we got messages about salary. Here's your week's salary. City Hall hopes it would. Okay, yeah, thank you. Fire all black cops. Tomorrow's the deadline. We're not firing all the black cops. Let's see, residential area. Hot dog vendor refers to 2 Elvis grappling. I don't know how well this will go, but I'm not too worried about a cop dying from that. Let's see, over here. Offender was caught, officers unharmed. Good job, you guys. Wish you were a little bit quicker so we could have sent you to help Grant out, but... Shop has 2 exits from which few people have already fled. Sneak out the back door. The stick-up man noticed the police presence, took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the head, shooting back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off. Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Quiet, Abdul. You're just making things more complicated. You in the mask silently take aim at the robber. I don't know. This is kind of offensive, but I hope that'll calm down the robber. Let's see. The robber grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot, please. I need money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt. Let's see. There's only 2 ways out of this shop. We're just gonna shoot the robber. I believe in you guys. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Don't feel good. Ah, detective. I like these things. Let's see. We got a robbery at the city center. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on her way to the pawn shop. I mean, we're going to send Beasley up here with Moser to help. What's going on over here, though? Oh, it's like a side job. Jackie, this year's organizations of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. Now features teams. Can you send 2 of your finest? I mean, I'll send you 2 of my average. Let's see. Municipal assignment. I don't have people. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for Slim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beach, and the press was in uproar. Oh, I don't have anybody to send. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I would if I literally had 1 person. Happened at the fight. Did you do it, Grant? Offender escaped. No one was harmed, but she's going to lose some points. Shit. Now we wait for cops to get back here, which will hopefully be in time. I don't want to send Butch Jr. Hold. Come on. Okay, we got Davis and Butch. Oh, we got Stovall and Robbins. Cool. That's a lot of people. Let's see. Gallery exhibit entitled Sex Op, again, young people. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fine, fine, fine. You. Bush Jr. Birch Jr., come on in. Investigation has started at the robbery. Okay. Let's see. Bao Lang, the victim, her and her husband got into a difficult financial situation. They were going to pawn it because it's been in their family for centuries. As I was carrying it, someone ripped the bag and disappeared. No time to even cry out. The offender was on a bike. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. Tried to race after him, but I didn't have time to see if it was a man or woman. Couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket and looks like those bikers who hang around on street corners. Not a local biker. They're bald, but the guy looked Asian. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him. Okay, was it him? Bike, Asian, not one of the usual bikers. Okay, we don't have any of the frames unlocked, so we're going to have to deal with that. Let's see, we did it, Boyd. We won. The earnest really know about shooting. Even Todd's thing too. In short, they took the rest of the day off, apparently. God damn it, you two. I mean, it's good that you got better at shooting, but... I mean, guess it's end of the night, but we're only stuck with Grant right now. What's happening with the robbery? Oh, wait, this is the investigation. We got 3 new frames. So let's see. Bike. Go down with bike. Swipe purse. Drove away. The suspect is Quan Yi Lin, Chinese immigrant who was recently expelled from university. Destruction of property. Vendor. Apparently that went by really easily. Everyone got better, even you, Birch. Joining on an Atticus Tower. Teenager was just being a shit. Hopefully you can do this, Grant, because I'm going to need other people to do this once they get back. Come on, you guys. You're almost back home. Anytime. Okay, I have to send 2 officers and the lead investigator. As far as officers who I trust you, Robbins. I trust you, kind of, Davis. Even though, even put together, you're no Stovall. End of the day, probably could have gotten away with sending Stovall instead of Davis, but you know what? I'm probably going to get flack for not firing black people tomorrow, so. Yay. Vandalism report. Offender escaped. Grant's going to lose 10 more points, slowly become worse and worse. Shitty deal. But the robbery itself, offender caught. Everyone got 20 points, so they got that going. Case closed. Beasley's doing good. Moser's doing great. Get to end of the day. Let's see. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Yay. So, that one, not too bad. Not too bad at all. But we are also going to be calling it here for this episode. So as usual, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more of this and Undertale alternating days for a little bit tomorrow. So as usual, Dr. Ed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody.